Hello students, welcome to the class today. So today I will discuss with you about the new chapter, that is why do we fall ill. So in this chapter we will study about health and significance of the health. We will study about what is disease and what is disease free state. We will study about chronic and acute diseases and also infectious and non-infectious diseases. Lots more topic inside this chapter. So let's begin this, and I have prepared some short notes over it. So I think let's begin that. Okay, first of all, what is health? It is a state of being well so that one can perform physical, social and mental function properly. If a person is in the state of in a state in which he is not physically fit, or he is not socially fit, or he is not mentally fit, then we can say that he is not healthy, he or she is not healthy. So for example, we say a person is healthy if they can perform their day-to-day tasks very well. Okay, so here the diagram, health is connected to three of these parts, that is physically fit, mentally fit and socially fit. So is health dependent on personal and social issue? Yes, we cannot achieve healthy life on our own. Every organism is in this world depend upon another or the environment for their better health. Factors that determine better health, we always stress upon the fact that the environment surrounding us should be healthy, otherwise it may lead to harmful diseases. So this come under the hygienic part. Therefore we say that the public cleanliness is an important factor for the better health of the people in society. Another important factor is for proper health is food. Whatever we take as in food, it should be hygiene. Okay, we can have food only if we have money to buy it, and for that we need to work. So therefore we can say that good economic condition of society and employment are needed for better health. Lastly, we can stay healthy if we are living a tension free life. How can we expect a healthy environment around us if everyone keeps on ill treating for each other? Therefore we can say that good social environment is also very important for the better health. So these are the three factors. One is public cleanliness, another one is food, that comes under the social, society and employment, and third one is the here is the good social health. First one is the mental, social and physical. So here we have covered all three. So what do you understand by disease? We can say that a disease is any abnormality or disturbance caused in our body. A disease is not caused by external injury but can caused by external factors like germs, like pathogens, like bacteria, like viruses, etc. So sometimes internal dysfunctionality of our body may also lead to the diseases. Yes. So a disease generally have some symptoms and sign associated with it. For example, pain, swelling, fever, they all are the common symptoms. So how is being disease free different from being healthy? So here is the differences. Healthy means it is a state of physical, mental and social well-being. Disease free means it is a state of absence from diseases. Okay, it refers to the individual physical, social environment, and it refers to the individual only. The individual has good health and the individual may have good or poor health in the disease free state. So here, how can we say that we stay a disease free? We stay disease free by maintaining a good health, that is by having proper food or a balanced diet, by keeping the environment clean and maintaining the personal hygiene. So these are the all factors. One is balanced diet, another one is keeping the environment clean, another third one is personal hygiene, and there are many other factors also included. So how can we identify a disease? There is a symptoms comes when we are suffering from any disease. In other words, our body shows certain indication with which we can assume that we may be suffering from a disease. We know that different parts of our body perform different functions, and any of these functions are disturbed, we can say that something is wrong within our body, and something has changed. This is a symptom of getting a disease. Symptom just indicate that there is a disease, and they do not indicate the exact type of disease. So doctor often look for the signs and symptoms of a disease in order to find out the exact problem. These signs, unlike the symptoms, are more defined indication of disease, and sometimes laboratory tests may be done to find a disease. So disease are of two types. One is acute disease, another one is chronic disease. So acute diseases is what? Acute diseases last for a short period of time. For example, you can say cough, dysentery, diarrhea. These are the short duration period of time. These diseases have a short period of time, and it causes randomly. It does not cause major effect on general health. Chronic disease is what? Chronic disease lasts for a long period of time. It is caused in due course of time, and it causes major effect on general health. For example, elephantiasis, heart disease, tuberculosis, cancer. These are the chronic diseases. AIDS. These are the chronic diseases that last for a long period of time. So how chronic disease affect our health? Chronic disease take relatively a long period of time. Hence they are likely to affect our general health as well. They may hinder the growth in children or increase the stress in adults, and they can make us feel tired all the time. They can also lead to increase or decrease of weight, like in tuberculosis. It has seen that a person having a bacteria of tuberculosis in their body, they can lose weight. So that's why the increase or decrease in weight can also a sign and symptoms of a particular disease. They can also affect our day-to-day activities and ability to learn new things. So hence we can say that they have long-term effects on health. Then acute disease. So now what causes the disease? Disease are caused by two factors. One is internal factor, another one is external factor. Internal factors include hormonal imbalance, allergic reaction, genetic disorder, malfunctioning of body organs. And external factors are unhealthy diet, disease causing germs, pollution in the environment, and unhealthy lifestyle. So these are some factors, and I've discussed today about disease and a disease free state. Please go through the video, please read the NCERT, and we will discuss another topic in the next class. Thank you.